Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. Porter passes to Levine. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Carter. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. Levine, good.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot. Oh! Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now, here's DeRozan. Outside for Murray. They get it again. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine finds Markkanen. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Inside, Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
White dishes to Carter. Outside, Levine. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Mark. Oh, look at him play!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. That one goes in.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
White the pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Outside DeRozan. Murray outside. Left side, DeRozan. Buries it down low. DeRozan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's White. The kick out to Porter. Can't knock it down from the right block. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. Outside for Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. He gets it in there.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Down low. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
DeRozan finds Murray. Back to DeRozan. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Markkanen, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Son LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, you got to be excited about Markkanen's future. I mean, he's a big man who can really shoot it and shoulder the offensive load.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Here's Markkanen. Rebound San Antonio.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Zach LaVine making. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Jakob Poeltl out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Mills, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And that catch-and-shoot jumper from Bellinelli is like snake's venom, downright lethal when he's in rhythm.
Dunn passes to Cornett. Can't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Gay. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dunn passes to Cornett. Dunn against Bellinelli. Dunn's shot's good.
Love the mentality of Dunn, looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Joe, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Here's Dunn following the bucket by the Spurs. Cornett can't get it to go. White goes in, and White slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And really, Poeltl is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's White, and there's the pass to Poeltl. Here's Mills, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Walker's checked in for Patty Mills. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
To the middle. Cornett can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for Derek White. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Harrison comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Now, here's Valentine. Here's Harrison. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. This offense just continues to impress.
Bulls trail by 8. White the pass to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-4 run. And finished off by DeRozan.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And the dunk by Walker.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Valentine wide open. He fires. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Walker the pass to Murray. Gay outside. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The physicality Carter Jr. plays with, it's impressive. It's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
Lyles checked in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for Murray. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Kobe White. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to Lyles. Gay in the corner. Outside, Walker. Aldridge left side. He kicks to Forbes. Offline with his three. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Harrison. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Gay against LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. From the right block, the shot is good. Now, here's Walker. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5. Bulls trail by 8, and even 3-on-3 break. Count that bucket. White's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year, and that just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. He was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Here's Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. That's Mills in for Murray. Here's Pirtle, White up top. Mills looking it over. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. They get it back. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Satoransky. Makes it off the glass.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Bellinelli. Now here is Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And White slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. And again, Chicago. No good.
And they continue to control the glass.
White, stolen by Satoransky. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Cornette, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
To the paint, it's tipped. San Antonio again turning it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Harrison's checked in. Dunn passes to Young. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Cornette, open and close, and nails it. Cornette's got 6.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Pass to Pirtle. The dish to White. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. San Antonio shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay's the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Bulls also changing it up. Porter's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Murray, good.
Okay, he has all the space he needs in this, so he's going to make that a lot more than he misses.
On the wing, Porter. Young finds White. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's Harrison, covered by Lyons. Young with no one around. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out left to the wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
White the pass to Harrison. And here's Young, right wing. And a wide open look for Port. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, and a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Murray, Aldridge out there with Lyons. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
Adept at cashing in from the inside. Porter knows he has the touch and size to score from there.
And Forbes kicks to Murray. The feed now to Aldridge. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Deflects the pass. Back to Levine. Nice D from DeRozan.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And here's the fast break. White with it. All guarded by Murray. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Now, that's the specialty of Levine's. I mean, if you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on you.
And DeRozan kicks to Forbes. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
They grab their own miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive.
It's stolen by DeRozan. One-on-one here. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Porter. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Lyles passes to Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Oh, the lob to DeRozan.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Murray. Feeds to Aldridge. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
He's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. Lonnie Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Kicks it out to Gay. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Pirtle, he is checked in for the Spurs. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. A rebound by the Spurs. Gay's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Carter with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Outside, Levine to tie it up. And Pirtle pulls it down. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And again, no good by Chicago. Stolen by Markkanen.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Walker. Hurdle, high post. The three from Mills. Markkanen pulls it in. Stolen by Walker. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotion.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome to 2K Sports for another DA.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Robinson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Now here's White, the kick out to Porter. Back to White. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
White against Dragic. And White kicks to Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. It's Crowder on the wing from past the arc. Robinson passes to Adebayo. It's Crowder on the wing, down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here is Carter. He's looking for Levine and finds him. And again, Chicago turns it over. Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Butler up top. And good that time.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Outside Levine. Here's Carter, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Yeah, you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Good on the bucket.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Levine after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Levine kicks to Porter, pass to White. Thaddeus Young on the wing. To the inside, Cornette, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. To the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's done in for Kobe White. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Jones comes in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Dunn. Here's Cornette. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Hero, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
For Chicago, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Iguodala, the pass to Hero. Back to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Basket good.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
Inside, and Jones with the stuff. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Dunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Here's Hero. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 6. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about
these guys work so hard and they're young.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Iguodala out there with Hero. Then it's Olynyk, then it's Jones, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Here's Valentine. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Jones, no luck.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Passes to Valentine. Here's Harrison. Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Whenever Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
Bulls trail by 8. Markkanen dishes to Valentine. And Jones pulls it down.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Iguodala the pass to Jones. That one falls. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. Kicks it out to Iguodala. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
And Markkanen on the follow.
For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Hutchison passes to Markkanen. Up and in on the layup.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Dishes it to Olynyk. It's good. And the Heat lead by 13.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Olynyk high post. 1:04 left to play in the first half.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And he gets the bucket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hero. A three-pointer off the mark.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Butler. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Valentine wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. He lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Satoransky grabs the miss. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he slams it one-handed.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have a 13-point lead. Thanks for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Crowder. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. Here's Porter trying to get open as Carter. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his first points in this one. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protections, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Butler in the corner. Clock at 6. No good on the triple.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Back to Levine over Butler. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Levine.
Such great balance and rhythm on this shot. Zach LaVine making it look easy.
Robinson finds Butler, and here's Crowder. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Miami no good on that time either.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Levine, good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dragic kicks to Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Levine passes to Carter. Porter dishes to Carter, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Wendell Carter, and it's done in for Zach LaVine. Heroes checked in for the Heat. Here's Dragic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Dragic has got 6 points.
Such a big part of Goran's game, the dribble drive.
Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Dragic gets the bucket.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Porter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
.112 left here in the third quarter. Now Dragic, 8 points for him. He kicks it to Crowder. Back to Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson left side. Porter with the steal. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Off the turnover, not just a good on-ball defender. Porter will also gamble and pick up steals for you.
43 seconds left to play in the third. The pass to Dragic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And we see this a lot with Goran, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
To the left side wing. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Young's shot is off. Crowder against Dunn. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Young, and Young slams it home.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Here's Hero. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic. And it's Hero in at the two-guard spot. Robinson misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The Heat leading by 10. Outside Dragic. Got a hand on it. Robinson against Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Levine subbed in for Satoransky. Heat also with the sub. Butler's checked in. Dragic kicks to Crowder. Dragic against Dunn. Lobs it up for Crowder. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen by Robinson. And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop. And he makes that one. And the Heat lead by 9.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
To the paint. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Butler with the steal. Outside Dragic. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. And Butler with the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Butler with the steal. Dragic with a wide open look. That one wide left.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Crowder finds Dragic, down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That's tipped out of bounds. Miami takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. And here's Miami. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Floats it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Gordon. Look at that!
I'm leaving. I'm gone.
What was he doing? I can't believe he knocks that down. Just call it temporary insanity and move on.
Pass to Hero. Got a piece of it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Chicago with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Crowder with the steal. Butler passes to Hero. The three. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-5 run. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now, here's Dunn. Back to Valentine. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought.
Kevin, good evening.
That warrior mentality, the common thread there, DA. Thanks so much. And the starting group for the Spurs. Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for the Heat, the backcourt, Dragic and Butler. Myers Leonard is out there with Adebayo. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now, here's Adebayo, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. And Forbes kicks to Murray. 5 on the clock. 9 feet out. Here's Aldridge. Outside for Murray. There's the pass to Forbes. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler goes in. And he banks in the layup.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars, but man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by DeRozan. From beyond the arc, that shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler with the ball, out guarded by Murray. And slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Here's Forbes. A miss that time would have put him up. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Butler's got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Murray, the pass to Forbes. Connects from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
Here's DeRozan. And Adebayo sends it back. Aldridge finds Murray. Misses the 3. The Heat leading by 3. Gets the pass to Adebayo. And it's in there. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Murray outside. Passes it to Forbes. Back to Murray. Now here is Aldridge. He's guarded by Adebayo. Shoots from the block. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Yep, that one goes.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here is Forbes after the made shot from Andre Iguodala.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
Back to Butler. Down low to Bio. And Adebayo throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Miami. Looking to end the run, and the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good from Gay. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Hero. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Hero. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense had... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Hero. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat leading by 11.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name there.
Here's Hero following the bucket by the Spurs. Olynyk trying to break loose. Off with the layup.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Jones. And Pirtle pulls it down. Spurs trail by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. The Spurs also with the sub. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Now here's Pirtle. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot's good by Gay.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Hero. Now Dragic. Here's Hero. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pirtle, high post. He's against Olynyk. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. White's got his first 2 points. Dragic with it. Pass to Hero. Robinson for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
White finds Gay. Spurs passing it around. Bellinelli for 3. The shot that time, not on target. And Miami the other way now. 3 on 3. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Jones. Iguodala comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Tyler Hero. That's tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Here's Dragic, and he converts the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
Dragic, such a valuable player as a combo guard who is a veteran in this league. Unpredictable, pushes the pace, and does not lack the confidence.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And stolen by White. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And the rejection by Iguodala. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. Puts it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
White the pass to DeRozan. Back to White. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Iguodala. Butler's got 8.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
It's Gay on the way. And the pass to Pirtle. Outside White. From deep.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see it.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to things were going Miami's way from the beginning. They led by as many as 12 points. And that's
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Spurs, DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes, and it's a 2-guard.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best 2-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it. Very aggressive that time around the basket. I like to watch LaMarcus use that size in there to get some contact.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. So he gets them both.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Nunn looking around. And that one drops. Nunn's got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The shot's good from Forbes. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
Murray kicks to Lyles, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And the Spurs with some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
2 on the clock. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Mills. Murray surveying the D. Back to Mills. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Mills has got 5 points so far.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Now, here's Nunn. Outside Butler. There's the lob to the hoop, and then Jones with the jam.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Spurs trail by 13. Mills dishes to Murray. Back to Mills. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler kicks to Nunn. Pass to Jones. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. San Antonio also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Murray. Here's Aldridge. Bank shot, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't.
Yeah, look out! Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And Mills kicks to Forbes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Butler passes to Adebayo. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here is Forbes. 8 points for him. Mills passes to Aldridge. Back to Mills. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Uncovered. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Lyles kicks to Mills. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. No good that time. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Kendrick Nunn out there with Hero. Then it's Jones. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Silva in at the 4. It's the group on the floor for Miami. That one falls for Walker. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. He's off on the second.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Hero. Back to Nunn. Over to the left wing. Silva. And Pirtle pulls it down. Spurs trail by 9. Floats it up for Walker. Stolen by Nunn. Here's Adebayo. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The movement of Adebayo is key here. And get the defender on his back foot. Even if there's contact, you still have the advantage.
With the second effort, hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the wing right side. Now Pirtle. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only... Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Outside, Jones tries a 3. Tips it. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 11.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Gay scanning the floor. White finds DeRozan. Here's Pirtle. Out to White. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Nunn. The pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Missed inside. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Always blessed with a great shot selection. DeRozan really good at taking what he sees out there on the floor.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
DeRozan passes to Gay. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has important in today's league for him to stay around.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pert. Trey Lyles comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. Here's Hero. Walker with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
Well, he wants the ball in the big moment. There you go. Aldridge shows he can put the team on his back if they need him.
Here's Nunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 6.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Spurs. Gay kicks to Murray. Outside, Walker. Gay in the corner. On the wing. Off the left rim and out. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Silva's shot is off. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Walker. Tries again. Lyles with a wide open look. No good on the 3. And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Lyons. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at shooting guard. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center. Here is Forbes. Passes it to DeRozan. And it's Lyles in the corner. Porter with the steal. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Here's Levine. Here's Markkanen. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the two, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Here's Murray outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. The shot's good from Forbes.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. Cloak loose. DeRozan passes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. And here is Murray. Carter pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA. A master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now here's Porter. And another turnover here by Chicago. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And Forbes kicks to Murray. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look. Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Lyles passes to Forbes. Kicks it to Murray. Out to the right wing. Pass to Forbes. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. White left side. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee, with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Count it.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And Carter with the basket on the assist from Dunn.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
White inside, defended by Carter. And here's Mills from the arc. It's hauled in by Dunn. Chicago leading by 3. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's Hutchison, defended by Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bellinelli with the 3. To the inside. And the bucket is good from Satoransky in deep.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 7. Let's take a quick... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Young and Carter are the big men inside. Satoransky there with Harrison, and it's Valentine, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Pirtle sends it back. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. On the wing, Bellinelli. Now the pass to White. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Pirtle. And another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with a solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Back to Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Walker, and he makes good on the layup. Walker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
White, wide open. He fires. Kept alive.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Harrison kicks to Satoransky. Carter left side. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
On the wing, Bellinelli. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Porter comes in for Denzel Valentine. Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White in for Satoransky.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
To the paint, here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Levine. Young trying to break free. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Forbes the pass to Murray. Down low, here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
Levine, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Forbes. Here's Lyles. Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the three-point shot.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
Young in the corner. Levine looking around. And stolen by Aldridge. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the lob to Aldridge. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
That is punched with conviction. DeRozan, after being in the league for 10 years, still big-time bounce.
Here's Cornette. The kick out to Porter. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Chicago came ready to play. Of all the NBA nicknames, Jack,
and we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Trey Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeRozan out there with Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. Shaquille Harris comes in for LaVine, and it's done in for Kobe White. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
There's the lob to Aldridge.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
And the Bulls making a change here. Valentine's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And that one's good, Harrison. And the Bulls lead by 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle, making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
To the middle, and stolen by Gay. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Hutchison with the rebound. Chicago leading by 10. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Mills looking it over. Now the feed to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
6 on the shot clock. The shot by Valentine, no good. Spurs trail by 10. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Rudy Gay. Walker's got 6.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Finished off the break. White's got his second basket.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
And the basket by Hutchison.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Bounce pass Mills. Walker finds White. Gay outside. Spurs passing it around. Mills with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pirtle's shot is off. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Hutchison. Puts it up from 15. Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Satoransky, the pass to Valentine. Here's Markkanen. Back to Valentine. Pass to Satoransky. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Satoransky's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's White. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Cornette in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Levine. Carter right side. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that. when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
DeRozan finds Aldridge. Chalk up 2 there. And 12 points for Aldridge.
Boy, you've got to push Aldridge out farther. I mean, he's too big and too skilled from this area.
Here's Levine. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Forbes can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Forbes. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Porter kicks to White. The pass to Markkanen. Feeds to Carter. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Out to the wing, and stolen by White. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Pass to Aldridge. Porter with the steal. Here's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Derek White's checked in for the Spurs. And so Levine nails both of them.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Back to Murray. Outside Aldridge. He kicks it to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Back to Aldridge. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Levine. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 18. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Porter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Wendell Carter.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Dunn passes to Carter. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Here's White. Misses and the dry spell continues. And so here is Chicago. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Harrison scanning the floor. He feeds it to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Gafford. Back to Harrison. Here's Gafford. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Over the land of the... Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin,
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Heat, we've got Jay Crowder. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And so here is Chicago.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Dragic taking his time here. And a missed layup.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And here's Miami. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Passes it to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Dragic against White. And the wide open shot from Crowder hits it from three-point range.
He's worked a lot on his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
Inside. And Adebayo sends it back. A nice shot by Carter. And so here is Miami. Outside, Robinson launches a 3. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Levine dishes to Carter. Off on the layup.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Adebayo drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
White the pass to Markkanen. On the wing, Levine lets the 3 fly. Markkanen, great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Dragic. And yes, it's good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And Crowder slams it in.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
White the pass to Carter. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got 8.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And there it is for him.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Olynyk, he's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And it's blocked. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for the Heat. Iguodala comes in for Butler. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. And Satoransky kicks to Young. Here's Cornette, and he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offense.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. He can get awful fancy when he wants to, and Iguodala wanted to that time. You fancy, huh?
And they're able to recover. And it's done in the corner. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this, and the first one drops.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
Oh, he turns it up, and though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
He gets it up, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Heat lead by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Valentine. He's out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Harrison's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Dragic. Poked away. One-on-one fast break. Fouled on the shot and picks. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Harrison. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Oh, the quick jump of Iguodala. Easy money.
Bulls trail by 3. Dunn passes to Cornette to the left wing. They get a hand on it. Lets it go from 14. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dunn passes to Cornette, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, one play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Dunn passes to Cornette, up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Jones, no luck. Chicago leading. Here's Harrison. And it's Dragic with the rebound. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And he comes up with the deuce. Cornette's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Dragic. It's hauled in by Cornette. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Here's Harrison, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Dunn dishes to Valentine. Dragic with it, now guarded by Valentine. Here's Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Young in the corner. Harrison passes to Cornette. Rebound by the Heat. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And the Heat lead by 3. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Iguodala. Cornette kicks to Dunn. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Valentine. Second shot opportunity. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Miami. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Dean comes in for Valentine. Saransky's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside for Robinson. Lots of room. The putback misses the follow-up. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The deepest hole they got themselves into. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here are the Heat now. It's a one-point game. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's the dish to Dragic. And the pass to Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you can't be too aggressive with Butler. That's just a recipe for failure.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and so Butler nails both of them. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Thiem passes to Carter. Markkanen finds Carter. Trying to find White, gets it to him. 5 to shoot. Thiem passes to Carter. And Adebayo sends it back. Heat shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Butler, and he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Contact doesn't get to Butler often. I mean, he uses his strength to his advantage in these situations.
Out to the right wing. Outside Dragic. And stolen by White. Yep, that one goes in there. White's got his first points of the game.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
And Butler, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Heat lead by 3.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
LaVine against Butler. From deep three-point range, LaVine can't hit.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. You just need to calm down, play their game.
Butler feeling it out a bit to the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Good work there as it goes. Dragic has got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Heat. Pass to Carter. It's tipped. Picks it out to Markkanen and stolen by Butler. 3 on 3. Holds it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pulls up. Tipped away. The Heat leading by 5.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, Sewell, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Trying to get open is Carter, and the basket is good. LaVine's got his second bucket.
A credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. LaVine against Crowder. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for LaVine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Chris Dunn's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. Bulls trail by 10. He blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jones drives in, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that Oh, just a fantastic look.
Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide open teammates.
Iguodala, the pass to Jones. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hutchison. Rebound by the Heat. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Olynyk finds Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot's good by Hero.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
Dunn passes to Hutchison. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Hero. Off target from 3-point range. Up the floor, and then Carter with the jam.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Here's Hero. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White is out there with Satoransky, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. And it's Butler missing. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Satoransky. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, GA. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Iguodala. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Here's Hero. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
With great size and excellent vision. I mean, Satoransky is able to read defenses and distribute accordingly.
Iguodala no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
White, and the shot goes in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Iguodala, the pass to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And here we go. It's Butler. Good work defensively by Carter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero, defended by Carter. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
White finds Carter to the inside. Not as good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Satoransky.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Adebayo passes to Olynyk. He dishes it to Iguodala. Here's Hero. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 9.
Oh, I love that aggressiveness from Olynyk. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup work.
Carter laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great work right there on the inbounds play, getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Olynyk inside, Markkanen on him. Here's Butler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hutchison. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Adebayo kicks to Iguodala. Here's Hero. Satoransky covering. Olynyk trying to break loose, and he gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. He had a nice open look right there.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Butler finds Iguodala. Now here's Olynyk. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Running the floor to perfection. Love how Markkanen makes himself a huge target in these situations.
From deep. Olynyk can't hit. And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jake Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's Dragic.
Watch him.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's good on the putback.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Murray against Dragic. Murray, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson from downtown. No good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Forbes, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
And he sinks the second. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Dragic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
He's not afraid of contact. Dragic showing he can take the hit, still finish on the drive.
Outside DeRozan. And Butler sends it back. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. Lobs it up for Crowder. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You must put a body on Bam. When you don't, he hammers misses in.
Out to the wing. Here is Forbes. Tries it from 9. Lyles. Good work defensively by Crowder.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And here is Robinson.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
It's stolen by Dragic. Robinson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Now here's Dragic. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And that one hits back iron. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
The shot's good. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Look at Bam finishing strong, making sure the defense can't stop the break.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Murray, no good. The Heat leading by 5. Adebayo drives in, and Adebayo throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Murray. There's the dish to DeRozan. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Butler.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
The pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now DeRozan. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I don't know how many shots he's missed.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
DeRozan again. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Walker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out front, ending the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, in any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Spurs. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's White. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. White, bounce pass. Gay can't get it to go.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Iguodala, the pass to Olynyk. Jones in the post. White on it. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Gay. Dishes to Walker. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Nunn passes to Hero. Poeltl with the steal. A pass to Gay. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Flying high. Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
The Heat leading by 7. Nunn looking around. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Jones. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Gay outside. Walker in the post, defended by Jones. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Gay. And here's Walker outside. The offensive rebound and the dunk by Poeltl.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Leonard's checked in. The Heat with the lead. Nunn passes to Olynyk. Some solid defense from Gay.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he gets it back. Poeltl kicks to Mills. The 3-pointer no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
3-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with Mills, no doubt, his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
GA, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then, he'll drive it. He's been a great sharpshooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. some changes here for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Walker subbed in for White. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Olynyk. And it's Iguodala in for Kendrick Nunn.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. DeRozan's got 6.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Iguodala, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. Shots good by Mills.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went got that one.
Passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. Shots good by Walker.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Iguodala, the pass to Leonard. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Pass to Adebayo. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for Bam Adebayo.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
Gay scanning before. And here's Mills for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points. That's all for now. 6.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the 1. Miami on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Let's go. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Really like the work inside from Pirtle, using his body well to draw the contact on his way up.
No good on the second free throw.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression. A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
San Antonio making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Spurs trail by 4. Here is Forbes. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. And that one, good. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Rockets the pass to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the lob to Aldridge.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. It's stolen by Lyles. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field. And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Murray against Dragic.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Bryn Forbes. Olynyk is checked in for the Heat. Butler from outside. That shot, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Lets it go from 11. Gay kicks to Walker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock at 4. Here's Lyles. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Heat leading by 9. And Butler, here we go. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lyles passes to Gay. Murray for 3. But they'll get another chance. Will it go? Gay can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Crowder, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. Crowder's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And that sends Rudy Gay to the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler, and the Heat with some changes. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. The free throw drops for Gay.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Here's Dragic. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And the shot is good. Walker's got 6 points.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
It's good.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyons. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lonnie Walker. And Miami with a change here, too. Adebayo is checked in for Derek Jones. The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
He was drafted 2 picks ahead of Giannis Antetokounmpo in 2013. Kelly Olynyk has carved out a nice career, though, but it must still give Danny Ainge nightmares. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Heat lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Mills out there with Derek White. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's DeRozan in at the fourth. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants. Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Pirtle finds White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
Crowder, he's checked in for Miami. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Here's DeRozan. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Rockets the pass to Hero. And a miss there on the triple. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
It's Dragic with the drive. Good.
Such a big part of Gorn's game, the dribble drive.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's White. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. DeRozan against Crowder. Good work defensively by Crowder. Iguodala the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Pass to Mills. Back to White. Iguodala against DeRozan.
At the line for your Spurs, DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter. DeRozan really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. Gay comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Basket counts. Adebayo's got 22 points.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
Knocked away. Stolen by Robinson. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good by Gay.
Good move getting the ball into Rudy's hands. He's capable of hitting monster buckets.
Dragic looking for an opening. Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Spurs trail by 8. Murray outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
That screen. And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
When you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen.
Medu, he's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. It's stolen by Adebayo. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. And that's now 24 points for Bam Adebayo.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Murray.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Dragic left side. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 10.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Walker, the tray. Unable to get that one. The Heat go the other way with it.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Miami.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Again, the miss by the Heat. And they're pushing it up. Wide open look. They get it back. Medu, it's stolen by Dragic. From deep three-point range. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.